you make a comment like, well, at least God didn't forget about Pearl Harbor, and then the original poster says, you're fucking stupid, like, don't ever post here again, and then you delete your comment, so it looks like they're bashing the person ahead of them. Oh, it's good. It's good.
Oh my god, this looks so...
It's pretty bad.
Dude, I'm so sorry. Megumi, are we just, like, completely ruining your focus with our pleasantries?
Stop being so funny.
What makes you feel better? 2v2's all cheese. Fuck them, I say.
No, it makes me feel like shit.
Oh no. Dude.
It's good to lose to really, like, bad people that cheese all the time, and you feel like there's nothing you can do to stop it, because then when you go to the forums to argue with Zergs about balance, then you know how we feel, okay? I'm just kidding. I love you. Is your last name really Bear?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes, 100%.
Maiden? Like, that's...
Her first name is Fat.
What?
Wait, oh my god, did silence for 30 minutes just to bust out. Her first name is Fat. Her name is Fat Bear. Dude, the only word I can think of now is bucketed. Oh man. Fucking half-court shot through the goalie's legs at the buzzer. Fat Bear. Boom.
I see. Wait, really? I don't know what's going on here.
Facebook. It's gotta be true.
Oh well, if the Facebook said it.
Yep.
That's the day when I know that I'm done with the internet and I have to quit everything. Is the day that Google buys Facebook. That's when I know that things have just gone too far. I'm waiting for it to happen.
When Google buys Oprah Winfrey. And like on Oprah's show, there's just like AdSense everywhere. They make like $1 billion a day every day at 1 p.m.
Oh god.
She's retiring though.
Yeah, she made $45 billion, and she's like, I think everyone's had enough. I'm gonna cut this out. Dude, Trisha Bear Gorillas. Wait, Trisha, do you still have me like super muted?
No.
Oh.
Because you're not muted.
Oh, I thought you had bear muffs on like nonstop.
Bear muffs. That sounds kind of sexy. Can I see your bear muffs?
Oh my god, that was being clever. Just putting a B in front of earmuffs, and then I said it out loud. And thank God you're here to always push me to equilibrium, Stephen.
Oh yeah.
A second.
Oh yeah. I'm the guy that always takes the joke a little bit too far, and somebody goes home crying.
Oh man, for some reason I'm still giggling about like Trisha Bear Gorillas. in
I can't believe you thought that was my real last name.
Trisha Bear Gorillas. These guys are going Ling Hellion. Better drink my own piss. I honestly think that the better drink my own piss meme is like one of my absolute all-time favorites. I like always laugh audibly whenever I read one of those.
I
Nice.
think it got out of hand once the one was posted like, found spring water, better add packet of powdered piss.
But the best part of that is that every time I talk about it, I imagine what, like, people who don't use the internet a lot would think I'm talking about.
Huh.
They'd miss out on so much.
I know, those sad, sad, sad people.
I can't think about living a life without memes. Like, what would we do? I don't know. I can't even imagine it.
We'd probably get stuff done. We'd, like, invent time travel already.
I guess.
Yeah, I can't imagine actual conversation either.
Without memes, like, it would be impossible to think.
Can I just say that, because you're on Scorched Haven, you guys should gas dump nonstop, and you can go, like, 6 gas Mutalisk, like, really fast.
This map is so... I remember one of the first times I played on this map, I realized that it had the most worthless watchtowers in the world. Because me and my friend were still kind of new to StarCraft 2. This is a long time ago back in the beta. It was like, okay, we'll hold the watchtowers and we won't build units until we see them coming across the map. The watchtowers don't provide vision of the center of the map, by the way. I also really don't like the design on some of these maps. Like, not to talk about, like, balanced, 2v2 maps. Obviously, it's a 1v1 game. But, like, if you think about the gold bases in the center of this map, the only way anybody who's ever going to take a gold base is if they've already won the game, you know?
I recently changed how I play on this map. I'm trying to think if there's any situation where that's not true. I want to find a corner case.
Where somebody can expand to those gold bases and the game isn't already won?
You know, I've lost a number of games where I just like take the gold like a fucking idiot. I'm like, yeah, I got a gold. I got 2 golds, and I just lose. I actually don't like taking the golds on this map. It's like so vulnerable. So, yeah, I guess that's right. Well, also, I just don't like 2 golds next to each other. In addition,
Yeah.
because it's like one for our team and one for the other team.
No. I mean, it's one for each ally, obviously. There's no way... I want to see a 2v2 rep. I mean, maybe that can be something... I don't know if anybody has a rep to send in to me, where one team owns the northern gold and the other team owns the southern gold.
And they're both planetary fortresses. And, like, each of the players has siege tanks wailing on the other planetary fortress, but they're just getting repaired.
Yeah, the entire time.
The only thing mining from them is mules. God, that would be cool.
Be an interesting game. And then it's whoever can secure more bases around the map to perpetually repair the planetary fortresses so that they can continue to mine more minerals to repair the planetary fortresses wins? I don't know.
Like, oh, they killed one of my starting overlords. I'll never be able to mineral dump you enough to repair your planetary
Yeah.
at minute 30.
Sounds like a sick UMS game.
Go, Trisha, fighting! And Link, you're okay.
Should have saved my rats earlier.
I didn't have enough links.
I can just hear Linko smiling as he says that. I can just hear
I could have done.
that big grin, ear to ear. God, why am I not in bed? TLO keeps playing Zhou and I just cannot turn it off. His play is so mesmerizing. His play is so handsome.
It seems
No
like
one would ever say handsome.
it seems like in TVT there's a lot that can happen. I don't know.
It's such a beautiful matchup.
A lot of people complain about it, like it's so boring, blah blah blah. I think that TVT and I don't know if you remember TVT from Brood War, right?
Oh, it's so great.
In Brood War?
Yeah, that was like my favorite matchup to watch.
Really? Oh, I must have missed it. Because I thought TVT and Brood War was horrible. I felt like I was watching 2 players play like SimCity 2000. And it was like whoever could like take their half of the map first and make like the better city wins, I guess, after a while. I don't know. It seems like in StarCraft 2...
It's like, oh, he raised taxes. He's totally going to get battle cruisers earlier.
Yeah. I mean, in StarCraft 2, like, there's tons of stuff. Terran has so many different openings. Like, there are so many cool things that each player can do.
The Terran race is like so over designed. It's awesome.
Yeah. No, I feel like they've got like so much cool shit. One of the reasons why I get mad at Terran is because like if I had a unit like as a Zerg player, like we're always looking for cool shit to do with our units. Man, if I had something like a Raven, holy shit, that's like two of the funnest abilities in the game. Auto turrets are awesome. They're never used for harassing. I mean, I don't know. Seems like they could be cool. And Hunter Seeker missiles, holy shit.
Can I just tell you an interesting fact that you'll only ever learn the hard way?
What's that?
Hunter Seeker missiles do friendly fire damage.
Oh yeah, I know that.
I did not know that. I like killed 40 of my own ravens. he had 2 changelings by the base. I was like, don't worry, Tristan, I got this. I fucking killed all my ravens.
Nice.
Like, holy fuck, Tristan, I need some gas, man. Send me some gas.
Mistakes like that are always better when you're playing with a
Those are
teammate.
not
Oh
yours.
god. Yeah, when you fuck that up by yourself, like you're just like, oh god damn it, like
I think you were a little late on the weight there. I felt like your partner lost his entire army before you said that, Tricia.
oh my god. Some of my favorite fuck ups of all time are in 2v2s. Like I remember or in team games. Like I remember like I was playing 2v2s with Dane on BGH. My friend Brandon logs on. And
Oh,
Brandon's
those
like,
are the fucking best. 2v2v2v2s.
dude, where like it's the greatest when like for some reason like 3 people just got really mad and formed a new team and like you have these like epic hour and a half long games.
The best hour and a half games are when your partner gets ganked like right at the start. And you're like, okay, just come build in my base. You're gonna go like mass High Templar, and I'll do like some crazy shit or whatever. Oh man, or when me and my friend would always both be Zerg, and anytime that would happen to one of us, it was like, okay, just go mass Defiler. I'm gonna go mass Hydra. Everybody else is gonna go carry a battle cruiser, and we're gonna win. Like the crazy fucking one base. Oh man.
Dude, me and Dane, like, I remember, like, so basically, our bread and butter was first of all hoping I didn't spawn random Zerg, because, like, Zerg was fucking terrible in BGH. But, like, if we were both Protoss, we'd both go Mass Scout, and, if it was Terran Protoss, we'd go Tank Scout. And Tank Scout's actually unstoppable. It is so good. It's like, with the Scouts, you have, like, total air control,
Yeah.
so, like,
Scouts
carriers and
destroy.
battle aren't a problem.
Yeah.
And tanks are just like the most broken fucking awesome unit in the game, right? You just have like 40 tanks, like nothing can touch you.
It's pretty good.
That's Marines come from.
So like
Scouts also, mass Scouts could rape shit up on the ground too. Like individually they suck, but when you have like 50 Scouts, like you can kill shit pretty fast on the ground.
dude, so we played this guy like 4 times. And he was like the only mannered player in BGH that we'd ever met. He was like super pleasant. It was always like very, very well played, good game. And so we end up spawning against him this 4th time, and we're at bottom left. So
You
like,
both-
we have bottom left and bottom. So we're just like, oh yeah, I'll
Easy.
wall off. You go 3 Nexus first. We'll be golden. Well, actually, I took my Nexus because I don't trust Dane's Max. So, haha. But so this guy has seen us go mass scout like 3 games in a row. And he spawns in top right, so he cross-map Goliath drops us. Like, fucking worst decision-making in a 2v2v2v2 ever. He brings, like, 3 dropships with 12 Goliaths. And, like, okay, so Dane and I would power so stupidly hard in those games. 'Cause
Yeah.
We'd either want to have an epic, incredibly long game, or we'd want to be fucking raped really early on and have an amazing comeback, right? And
Oh,
we'd have,
yeah.
a build order. So like the build was early expand, and then like on 18 take 3 geysers. You have like 7 probes mining minerals and like 9 in gas, because you need a lot of gas to get +1/+1/+1 up, which is what the immediate thing we would do next. So we basically have 2 cybernetics getting +++, and then we'd get like a starport and a fleet beacon, and then immediately get 2/2/2, and then start making scouts. So it's like these Goliaths show up in our base, and we have only probes. We're doing this like absurd probe micro, like trying to stay alive. And he kills my base. He kills both my nexuses. But we managed to hold it off with just probes. Like all of our probes are in my base. So Dane sends his probes back, and I have a nexus by Dane's natural, so I start mining a little bit, and then I finally can retake my natural, and then just as I'm starting my main, he brings like 4 more dropships with Goliath. So we have like 2 scouts and like 80 probes. We like barely hold this off again, but Dane loses both of his nexuses, right? So like he has a nexus in my base. We slowly start to rebuild there, and like right as we're getting back on our feet, a completely unrelated team sends Reavers into Dane's base and Dark Templar into my base. Like, so, as the Reavers are in Dane's base, that fucking asshole cross-map Goliath drops again. And incidentally kills off the Reavers. And somehow, like, we have one base running. It's like my natural, so I have a cannon there, so the Dark Templar stay alive. And then we just get, like, left alone for a little bit. So finally we can start rebuilding. And this team of Terrans, or actually 2 Terrans and a Protoss re-allied, and the Protoss mind-controlled the Terrans, so it was like this ridiculous 4v2, and oh god, it was like the most epic, slow game. The game was like 3.5 hours long, because these guys would not leave, and we would just inch so slowly forward. Oh god, but it was great because we were playing this game, and then our friend Brandon comes in. He's like, "Hey, you want to play some games? Can I join in?" We're like, "Yeah, man, of course, man. It's awesome." Because Brandon's just like a talented gamer. Brandon has like not played StarCraft more than like 15 games, but if I tell him what to do, he would be like a B-level Zerg. Like, he's extremely good at execution.
Nice.
So he immediately is like, "Dude, what should I do?" I'm like, "Alright, we're playing against BGH players, so what I want you to do is I want you to just, like, go forge, cannon, and then build a nexus, and then just build whatever the hell you want." And so he's like, "Alright, so what do I build now?" I'm like, "Alright, you're at, like, 8 food, so build a pylon." "Alright, cool. At 10 food, build a forge." And then I'm like, "Alright, now build a cannon." He's like, "Really? A cannon?" I'm like, "Yeah, just build it." And he's like, "Okay, here." And I look, and he's like, he has like the worst cannon placement possible, right? He's like not in a choke at all. It's like kind of out in the open, but it's still like an entrance to his base. I'm like, "Yeah, just build like 6 cannons." And he's like, 6? And I'm like, "Yes, Brandon, build 6 cannons. I'm serious. Like, it's worth it." So he starts building stuff, and I'm like looking at the mini map, and I'm like, "Yeah, just keep building. Actually, just build a wall from side to side." And he's like, "What? Really? Keep building cannons?" I'm like, "Yes, Brandon." And Dane's even starting to make fun of Brandon too. He's like, "Dude, Dane." He's like, "Dude, Brandon, Sean plays this game this is like all Sean does. Like, just listen to him when he tells you to build something, right?" And then it turns out I was misspeaking, and every time I meant to say cannon, I accidentally said pylon. So I go to his base, and there's like a pylon and a forge and like 15 pylons, and like 6 Zerglings show up at like the 15-minute mark and like walk right past the pylons into his worker line. He's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Oh man." I'm like, "Oh my god, that's so funny."
Wow.
Oh, that's so funny.
I thought it was kind of fun to abuse. I used to play like super noob games for the longest time in Brood War. Like, I played that game since I was like, I don't know, 12 or 13. And the funnest games were you would play a 3v3. You remember Zero Clutter or Money Mats?
Oh, of course.
You do the 3v3 Zero Clutter, okay, always with a friend. You know, you'd always try to get on the same side. And me and my friends, we played Zerg at that moment in time at Brood War, and the goal was to max out as soon as possible with like 40 hatcheries, and then to max the map with overlords. And every time we'd kill enemy units, we would continue to make overlords to max the map so nobody in the other team could do anything.
Yeah, dude, like what I would do is play Protoss and fill up the map with pylons so no one could build new units, and I'd only build Dark Archons.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like my way to victory.
That was the funnest part in BGH was always everybody, like, when you got to, like, that long mark in games, everybody would be like, "Okay, which fag mind-controlled? Who mind-controlled? Who mind-controlled?" And the Protoss people in the game would always be killed at that point because nobody wanted to deal with somebody messing like carriers and battle cruisers, or carriers and guardians or whatever.
Oh, man. And do you remember when you'd, like, hallucinate a whole bunch of carriers to trick them into leaving and it wouldn't work?
Yeah, never.
Yeah.
My favorite part about Brood War was that everybody in pub games was really bad, and nobody knew what Psionic Storm was, like, ever. It never even crossed people's minds to use that. I also would meet people, or at least the people I played, I don't know, I'd also meet people who wouldn't know what Dark Swarm would do, so people would literally sit with, like, 15 battle cruisers over, like, 30 Hydras being swarmed, and they would attack the entire time and just sit there and lose their entire army, doing nothing.
Oh, man.
Did you ever hang out in X-17?
Oh man.
That's probably what I miss about Brood War the most. If you ever played on US East, it was Clan X17. It was just like, it's like if you could take Combat X and like clone him 40 times and then just fill a channel with him. Like that's what Clan X17 was.
Combat X is the most. He was to my school, and I met him at a tournament once, and he was just as bad-mannered in real life as he is on his stream.
I was just talking about Combat X today. Worst mannered player I've ever met in my life.
Yeah. that sounds about right. Fits the description.
I like good luck, have fun. He's like, go fuck off.
Oh man, dude, Trisha, per usual, we should graph your success rate in gaming based upon when I'm on Skype or not, and it's like a direct line downward. It's like a vertical downward line. That is so awesome.
Yeah, we went from like a 3-to-1 win ratio to 1-to-3.
Nice.
Instantly.
That's a good build.
I'm sure it's because your MMR was just getting so high you were getting matched up against really talented players.
Yeah, like
That must be it.
yeah, like seriously, Nesty and MC were trying to train 1v1 and it just like puts them as a team and pairs them against you. It's like these people need to get knocked down, man.
Pretty much. I would say you guys were the STMC of 2v2.
Say that's right.
Seriously, I want someone to like Photoshop the anti-monitor with my face on it and call me the anti-point.
Have you seen the old picture? There's like the typical Day 9 picture that floats around of you with like this pose and you've got like this spiky hair. Do you have any idea what picture I'm talking about?
Yeah, the WCG 2005.
Yeah. Have you ever played Final Fantasy X?
Yeah.
I swear to fucking God, you look just like Titus in that picture. I always thought of him when I saw that picture.
That is so sweet of you to say.
No, I'm serious.
Dude, I'm Titus.
You are that good looking.
Wow. I hope I don't act like Titus. Oh God. I need to play sports.
Blitzball. Oh boy.
Well, Linko, Megumi, X-Bear, as both of you are now done playing and there's nothing else for me to ruin anymore, I think I'm going to go to bed for 2 hours.
Good night, Sean.
I gotta end this call.
It's been fun.
You guys have to rebuild this fucker on your own.
Destiny, I don't even have. I have to have your email later on,
Who, what?
so I can add you, and I want to play you again.
You should have me added on Skype.
Guys, I'm just gonna hang up. You guys are all so awesome.
'Kay.
This was a
Have a good
fun
night.
evening. I am gonna sleep for like 30 seconds.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna see if I can stay all the way up till 10 p.m. tomorrow. For the fucking semifinals, man. Those are gonna be unbelievable.
Good night. Good luck. Have fun.
Night.
Bye,
Cheers,
Sean.
guys.
Night.
Bye. I'm gonna go too. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks
Good night.
for inviting me, like a total complete stranger, into the Skype conversation.
Who are you?
No, thank you,
Wait.
Lisa. Nice meeting you.
Who are you? Lisa Sinopoli?
Like, I'm not gonna
thanks
lie.
for
Like,
saying my full name on stream.
Oh, sorry. That's not her actual name. That's not her actual name.
Wait.
Nobody knew that.
no one's streaming anymore, are they?
What? Oh, I am. I am always streaming. Why do I need to not be?
Yeah, can you
No,
turn it
it's
off really
okay.
fast?
Okay.
Sean.